Rahmat sir, are you there? Hello.
Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me?
Rahmat sir, am I audible to you? Hello. Rahmat sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Sonal ma'am, Sargar sir, Sachin sir, do we begin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Swati Savkare ma'am, over to you.
What's up, ma'am?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. A very good morning to all. I, Professor Swati Saukare, would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all on behalf of the SPES, Srimati Kashibai Navle College of Engineering, Department of ENTC, Mechanical Engineering and Management Studies, in the 6th International Conference on Ideas, Innovations, Impacts in Science and Technology 2023. I would like to welcome all the dignitaries, today's keynote speaker, session chairs, researchers, faculty, staff, students, and all the participants who have come here to share their knowledge and experience. Once Maimonides said, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." This is what exactly expected from today's education system. Once you share the knowledge, there is a power and capability gained forever. ICIIIST 2023 is one effort to promote the learning by sharing it to the world, as knowledge increases by sharing and not by saving. Motto of this conference: to provide a forum for academia, researchers, and industries to come together to share their experiences, research findings, and acquire desired knowledge. As per our Indian tradition, let us start the international conference with the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. I request Professor PM Sawant to start the prayer. Over to you, madam.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणाम्बरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request everyone to turn on their camera for the snapshot. Please, everyone, turn on your camera. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Scientists dream about doing great things and engineers do them. I would like to call Secretary ICIIST2023, Dr. C.G. Patil, to give brief introduction about this conference. Over to you, sir. Patil, sir.
Thank you, Swati. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are
Good
on.
morning, all of you. Okay. Good morning, all of you. Today's honorable chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Syed Ahmad Ali Osmani, Senior Design Engineer, Abu Dhabi, UAE. Principal Dr. Deshpande sir, Vice Principal Dr. Borole sir, conveners of this conference and heads of the various departments, my colleagues, faculty members, staff members, and my dear students. A very good morning to one and all. It's my great pleasure to welcome all this auspicious occasion of inauguration of 6th ICIIST 2023. As an organizing secretary, let me take this opportunity to highlight some of the features and objectives of this conference. The International Conference on Ideas, Innovations, and Impact in Science and Technology is an honest step initiated jointly by the Department of ENTC, Mechanical Engineering, in the academic year 2017-18. Recently, the Department of Management Studies have also joined us. The main objective of this conference is to bring together students, teachers, researchers, academicians, and industry technocrats on a common platform and to explore, exchange their experience, ideas, and knowledge. Although an Indian is one of the best education system across the globe, few lacunas are also there, which we the academicians are facing in our day-to-day life. Since the rate of change of technology across the world is very high, it becomes very much difficult to the universities to update the curriculum with that speed. Because of this, there may be some gap between the expectations from an industry and the working style of the university. Besides this, as we know, the experience is a great teacher itself. Only it is required to exchange the experience from one person to another person. And especially if we interact with the renowned personalities in that respective field, then automatically the knowledge transfer will take place. Therefore, organizing such a conference is really a remarkable effort and have been proved in reality in terms of the betterment in the placement activity. The students are really getting benefits of this type of activity. This all motivates us for organizing this conference. We are organizing this conference consistently, even during the COVID-19 lockdown period also. We have successfully conducted this conference. This is the 6th year of organizing this conference, and I'm very much glad to let you know, all you know that. This year also, we got an overwhelming response of this conference. In total, we are in the sector of around 150 plus research papers in different fields like mechanical engineering, then ENTC, electronics and telecommunication engineering, and management, even other fields also civil, electrical, etc. Few of them are from various places like Madhya Pradesh, Kerala, etc. I extend my best wishes to all the participants for their success and hope that same kind of response we'll get in future also. Thank you very much. Over to Swati.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Thank you, sir, for giving us detailed information about the conference. Now, I would like to request Dr. S.K. Jagtap, convener ICIIST 2023, HOD and backbone of ENTC department, to share her views about the conference. Over to you, ma'am. Jagtap, ma'am. Jagtap, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, fine. Dignitaries on the virtual dais of the dais, today chief guest Sayyid Rahmat Ali Usmani, senior design engineer, Abu Dhabi, UAE. So, for accepting of our invitation as a keynote speaker for ICIIIST 2023. Uh, So very good morning to one and all. Basically the conference is a platform for students, faculties, researchers to come together to share the ideas for betterment of the society. So this 3rd and 4th May, these 2 days, I think will be very techno-crucial for all the participant faculties to share their knowledge with each other and have a wonderful journey, okay, of the kind of all researchers are having with them. And it is a very good thing to share each other the knowledge or the technical background whatever we have. And ultimately if we do some work, unless we won't publish it, it is of no use. So whatever we are doing, it should be beneficial for others, as well as it should be presented in the term of some work. So I think with this wish, uh, I wish best of luck to all the participant faculties, colleagues for presenting their papers in the conference. All the best. Thank you. Over to you, Swati ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring work. Now, I would like to call Mr. T.S. Sargar, convener ICIIIST 23 and HOD of Mechanical Department, to address the conference with his steering thoughts. Over to you, sir. Sargar, sir. You're not audible, sir. Might be sir is facing some problem.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not
Hello?
audible.
We'll continue with the next one. Now, I would like to request Dr. S.R. Wankhede, Head Management Studies, SKN to share his valuable thoughts about this conference. Wankhede, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Saukare madam. Can you please confirm that am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Thank you very much. And good morning to one and all present here today for this international conference. Honorable Chief Guest, respected Principal Dr. A.V. Deshpande sir, Vice Principal Dr. K.R. Borole sir, heads of all the departments of SKN, my colleagues, professors, lecturers, researchers, participants, and all my dear students. On behalf of Department of Management Studies of SKN, I am Dr. Sachin Wankhede, head of the department, would like to express my sincere gratitude and welcome you all to the 6th International Conference on Idea, Innovations and Impact in Science and Technology. Moreover, I am honorably welcome our today's keynote speaker, invited speaker, Mr. Rahmat Ali Usmani from Abu Dhabi Emirates, United Arab Emirates, who is a very renowned person and work is really commendable in his field. I hope it is my hope that this 6th international conference would be able to achieve its objective in providing an effective forum for academicians, researchers, practitioners, advancing knowledge and experience the recent development in ideas, innovations, and its impact on science and technology. Now, no matter how much we accomplish by ourselves, whether it be a research or development, it is never sufficient in this world of knowledge. Therefore, the focal drive of this international conference is to exchange ideas and by participating in this exchange process. It is hoped that all the parties who may benefit from the international conference can apply it in managing activities in their respective areas and fields. It is pleasure to note that the agenda of this international conference covers a wide range of interesting topics related to all the theoretical, practical aspect of mathematical science, physics, engineering, chemical, mechanical, industrial engineering, structural engineering, architecture, planning, electrical, computer engineering, computer sciences, and not but least management education as well, right? So we all understand the importance of science, technology, and its innovation in our day-to-day life and the ways in which they are transforming the world, right? Last but not least, my deepest gratitude goes to the advisory committee, board of organizing committee, international scientific committee, institutions, companies, and all the volunteers who have directly, indirectly supported for the success of this international conference. The committee has really organized a vibrant scientific event and is working hard to present highly respected and international speakers to lead it, right? Although we are trying our finest to be professional on behalf of SKN, please accept our sincere apologies should there be any inconvenience that occurs before, during, or after the event as well. It being online, there could be some technical glitches as well. So please accept our apologies in advance. I wish you a very productive conference, and we are excited and encouraging discussions and exchange of knowledge so that together we can anticipate a future of groundbreaking knowledge, research, and recent trends, innovations in science and development. Right? May God bless you all and good health to make this event successful and enjoyable. Thank you again. I'm Dr. Sachin Wankhede. Over to you, Saukare madam.
Hello.
Hello. Sarkar sir.
Yes, madam.
Okay, you can continue, sir. Over to you.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Respected Principal Dr. A.V. Deshpande sir, Vice Principal Dr. K.R. Borole sir, Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Syed Rahmat Ali Usmani, Senior Design Engineer, CEO, Engineering Consultancies, Abu Dhabi, UAE, Head of the Departments, Dr. S.K. Jagtap Madam, ANTC Department, Dr. S.R. Wankede, MBA, Head of the Department, Management Studies, coordinators of these workshops, Secretary, Dr. C.G. Patil, T.D. Zadav, and Dr. Sanket Charka sir, research scholars, participants, faculty members, and students. I, Head of Mechanical Engineering Department, welcome you all to the 6th International Conference on Ideas, Innovation, Impact in Science and Technology. So this is 6th International Conference organized by our college. So the main objective of this conference is to motivate the students, research scholars, and faculty members to present their research. With the help of these conferences, research scholars can get information about their new discoveries. Research scholar can learn how to write research papers, how to present research, and how to publish the research work. So more than 150 research papers have been received in this conference. Depending upon the research area, different tracks are created for presentation of research papers. We got excellent session chairs for presentation, which will definitely guide the presenter. So this conference is definitely beneficial for all students, research scholars, and the faculty members. Finally, I would like to request all the students, research scholars to give their best. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Sarkar sir. And thank you, Wankede sir, for your insight, for your inputs. Now, I would like to request Dynamic Honorable Vice Principal Dr. K.R. Borole to share his valuable thoughts with us. Over to you, Borole sir.
Good morning to all of you. Firstly, I welcome
Morning,
all
sir.
the dignitaries. Firstly, I welcome all the dignitaries for this international conference, as well as all the participants. And my best wishes to all the participants for this international conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivation and support. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I would like to introduce the most eminent person and today's keynote speaker, Syed Rahmat Ali Usmani, Senior Design Engineer, MEP at CEO Engineering Consultancies, Abu Dhabi, Emirate, UAE from March 2021. He has completed his BE in Mechanical Engineering from MIT Aurangabad. He is a professional mechanical engineer with around 11 years of experience in design and installation of MEP, HVAC, plumbing and firefighting system for hospitals, commercial buildings, airbase, government private building project in Oman, Gulf region. He had worked as a mechanical engineer at Royal Court Affairs, Muscat, Oman from June 2018 to January 2023. Also at Airmec Oman from September 2013. He had the skill, bid processes, technical reviews, team management, technical services, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, MEP, carrier HEP, construction management, HVAC engineering. We are fortunate to have you, sir. Please take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good morning, sir.
Firstly, I would like to thank everybody. It's an honor to be here to talk on this great platform of the international conference for the ideas and innovation impact on science and technology. I would like to thank the principal, Mr. A.V. Deshpande sir, the vice principal, Dr. K.R. Borole sir, and the other colleagues, the head of departments of mechanical and ENTC, for organizing such a great event, and which can inspire the students, which can help the students how to be motivated, how they can proceed with the innovations, with the technology, and how they can help the future. of India and the world itself. Okay, before I go, as ma'am have already introduced me, I have been working in Abu Dhabi as a senior design engineer and mostly into a building services. I've completed previously some hospitals, great hospitals, air bases. So I've worked into defense field, I've worked into hospitality, I've worked into hospitals field, the medical field as well. Before we proceed to the presentation, I would like to say that like there have been scientists, innovators who have worked hard till today to create the better future for us, which we are living. What it was there before 10 years, 20 years is totally different what we see now. There were no mobile phones 20 years before, but now what we see is a total different world. Let me share one some of the small presentation which I have made. I can share with you guys. Can you see it?
Sir, it's not visible.
Not yet, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Fine. To start with, it's again, I'll say thank you to everyone. It's an honor to be here. To start with the presentation, the topic itself will say the ideas and innovation impact on the science and technology. It is the ideas and the innovations which is developing the science and the technology what we are living today. To start with the whole presentation, let us start with the topic itself. Why topic is not only innovation impact on science and technology, why it is ideas. Because what I believe is the heart of the innovation is the power of ideas, the power of your imagination, the power of your thinking, the power of your capabilities to overcome the problems, to create new solutions, to create a new impact on the societies. This is what the ideas come from. This is where the imagination comes from. From the ideas, from the imagination comes the innovation. Unless and until you don't have ideas, you don't have imagination, the innovations cannot be. But ideas enough are not only enough. You have to take some steps. You have to convert it. You have to make it practical. That's how the innovations happens. There are many people have different ideas, but they don't make it practical. They don't come forward. They stop themselves. They think, okay, people, what people will say, what will happen. But no, you have to think. You have to face your problems. You have to find the solutions for it. This is how it is. So the topic which I really love is the ideas and innovation impact on science and technology. Let us go to the next page. Why innovation? What is the requirement of innovation? What it has done till today? The innovation helps us to transform the way we live. How we used to live before is totally different how we are living today. It makes our life easy. It makes our life better. It improves our way of living. We can overcome the obstacles, wherever the issue, whatever be things. Now there are so many things, so much innovations, like we can travel fast, we can communicate fast, we can share the files fast, we can share the money fast to our loved ones. So whatever the obstacles where we are overcoming, and there are so many obstacles still there, which we need to overcome. So this is why the innovation is required. By innovation, we create new possibilities for the future. If we are innovating some X things, right? Now we are creating one thing. Now we know we have reached here. Now we know, oh, this is the next stage. We can create more possibilities, and we are developing. This is how the innovation happens. Increase economical growth. The countries which are innovative, which have progress in science and technology, they are actually good in economical growth itself. The people buy it. The people use it. That's how the economy grows. It helps the system. It helps the society. That is why the innovation helps to the science, the technology, for modernizing the people, for the progress of the people, and the development of the society. So These all are the factors why innovation is required. There are so many other factors itself, but I'm just highlighting few points just to share with you guys. Now, we have talked in general what were the impacts. Now, what are the impact of ideas and innovation on science and technology itself, right? With the help of the innovations, we are having improved efficiencies. The products what we are using are now having improved efficiencies. The manpower what we are using are having improved efficiencies because of the tools and techniques what we have, right? The machineries which we are using have improved efficiencies. The same machines which used to take an hour to develop one product, now it develops the same product in 15 minutes, right? So this is the impact of the ideas. This is the impact of the innovations on the science and technology. There are people who are going into spaces. We can speak to anyone. The Indian Space Research Center has launching the satellites like every next day. This is the impact of the technology, the innovations. The world is recognizing us. Secondly is the discovery of new technologies and the material. With the help of the innovations, we are developing the new technologies, the new processes to think of solving the same problem in a different way, in a better way. We have different materials. We have identified new materials which are better than the previous material which we can use, which are more cost effective, which is safe, and so many things. So there are new technologies, new processes, new material which can be used in future. Enhanced communication. Because of the ideas and innovations till today, you can see like in 15 years or last 10 years itself, the enhanced communication has been there. Even in the time of Corona, where there was communication issues, all the classes, all the communication, all the meeting, everything workplace happened online. This is the enhanced communication. This is how the ideas and innovation have worked and developed the science and technology in this world so that we can use it in a proper way. We can use it in a great to make a good society great, to help the society to overcome its problems. Again, next is the increased accessibility. With the help of the today's technologies, even the material, the studies, whatsoever is available for all the people. Whatever resources are available in other countries are available to you guys, to me. So we are able to learn things from anybody else ever sitting in any corner in the world. There are so many things. There are YouTubes, there are other platforms to learn, to share the ideas, the technologies, what they are sharing. Even if you have ideas, you can access the files, run the search engines, what are the possibilities, how things can work. This is how they increase accessibility and improved quality of life. Yes. With the help of the innovations in the science and technology, we have improved the quality of life of all the people. They can, including like we can say in the medical way, the operations, how used has to be, the findings, how it has to be, has improved. You have a better quality of life. How you used to live before, your way of transportation, your way of communication, your education to the society, all over everything, quality of life has been improved because of the technologies which have used. Because of the technology, it have made available all the important products like the phones, the laptops, the telephone, the internet is available for the common people itself. This is why, because of the technology, it has reduced the cost of it so that even the common people can use it. This is the help of the innovations, the science and technologies. Now let's start with how innovation has changed till date. I would like to communicate with you guys. Can you guys tell me what was the first phone? When was it launched? What was the weight of it? Anybody? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
I thought I missed something. The weight of the phone itself was around 2 kilograms. And just to talk for 30 minutes, you have to charge it for right? First laptop was launched in 1981. So what was the technologies like 20 years before, 30 years before? Now the computers are the mainstream of the society. Everybody is using in their day-to-day life, be it for chat, for email, for commercial activities, gaming, even for communications, to hold the conferences like what we are doing now. Let's go to the next point. What do you think this is? This looks like a cabinet to me, for sure. No, but it's the television. This was the first television, which looks like a wooden cabinet. The screen itself was 3-inch screen. Our mobile phones have more screen than what the television used to be before. It's called octagon. This is how the history was. But because of the innovations, now we have multiple screen, huge screens with OLED, QLED, and so whatsoever. I can see in some of the malls here, the whole walls are with the screens. There are multiple screens, luxurious, curved, rolling screens, moving around here and there. Even you can break, it's not breakable. There's so many innovations which we have developed. This is what? This is the first camera. It's not a recording or something. It's just a digital camera, what I'm talking about. I'm not going for the normal cameras for the photo. This was the actual first digital camera which was launched in 1975. What was it? It was 4 kilograms and only the pixel was 100 pixels. This was the history. Now we have cameras with drones. Even the smartphones have multiple cameras, which is have to 200 megapixels are available on the smartphone itself. So this is how the technologies and ideas and innovated. So this was the past. Now what is the future? Where we can look, what we can do, how we should work forward. So do we have to sit in the back, sit in the future? If the people were not innovative, if they don't care for the future, we have been sitting there in the 3-inch screen TV. We'll be using that 4 kg of the cameras to take the photos, which was still blur. Now we have cameras in our phone which are very clear. With the Samsung new phones, you can even click the moon with a very clear image. This is how the innovations have improved our day-to-day life, our society. Let's go. What is the future now? The past is past. Now let's look for the future. What can be done? Where we are. So the future is the new batteries, the data analysis, the automation, the robotics, the 3D printings. This is what the future is up to 2030. Next is the solar conversions, the fuel cells, the silicon, the hydrogen infrastructure. So it's not that we have identified, we have innovated everything. No, we have still in the starting phase of it. We have to go forward. We have to look forward. The imaginations, the way you imagine is possible. There's nothing you can say is not possible. So what you have to do is you have to be innovative. You have to bring your ideas forward. You have to look into it, how you are. Let's see what's in the future itself. Before I go into what's the future, I'd like to share what will be the market like by 2030. What will be the use in the futures of many items like say robotics, data analysis. What is the future? What should we look into, right? Let's go in the future. With the numberings I'll share, which I found online. Let's talk about the robotics. Now in the robotics, even consider for the shipment. Now we can see robotics managing our warehouse, robotics managing the parcels, the tools and all. As of now, by 2020, it was around 1 million of the shipments was handled by robots. But by 2030, it is expected to be around 7 million of the shipments will be handled by the robots. So where is 1 million and where is 7 million? It's 7 times of what we are doing now. So we'll be seeing in next 7 years, robots everywhere doing all the works. So we have to be innovative. We have to create better ideas how we can use into it. Let's go for the data analysis. The data analysis, the market size, what we have now is only $41 billion as of today. But it's gonna be $350 billion by end of 2030. So it's again 10 times of what we have. So the market size, the growth, what you have seen, even if you see in the robotics, the past years, it was all slow growth. But now the next 10 years, what we have is the future. You can see the growth in these factors. Here you can see there's no much growth, but in the next 10 years, you can see the growth will be huge. Let's talk about the data usage itself. Till today, on an average, like for 2022, it was told that the average person uses 12 GB per month. Means overall, it's not like maybe some person is using daily 1.5 GB, what you're getting in India. But this is the point. But on average, 12 GB of the data is used per month by everyone, which is gonna be increased by 2030 up to 257 GB per person per month. So you can imagine we'll be using around 10 GB, 15 GB data per person per day. So what will be the usage? So we have to work onto it, how we can be innovative, how we can think, how we can improvise things. Let's go with the sustainability. Now we have, the sustainability issue, the green technologies and all we are facing. Even the government of India, the world is moving towards the sustainability, how we can improvise, how we can save the environment, how we can do things. Till today, the market value, what we had was only $45 billion, the market size overall for the green technology and sustainability. It will be $420 billion by the end of 2030. Like in next 7 years, it will be 10 times of what we have now. Generally, what happens, the growth of any market or any value, any assets, what you have, we expect it to be double of in next 10 years or in next 5 years. But if you see the growth of the sustainability is 10 times of what we have today. Same goes with electrical vehicles. The electric vehicles now has only $53 billion of the market share size in the market. But at the end of 2030, it will be $275 billion. So this is why I gave you these things, is just for you to know where the future is going, what we are looking. The next past years, we were still growing. But the next 10 years, next 20 years, we don't know where we'll be. You will see the new developments, new things. Let's go with the material, the artificial intelligence. You might have heard about the artificial intelligence, AI taking over everything, the coding and everything. They're thinking, they're writing your emails, they are searching you everything. You just give them a word, they will do everything for you. Even the influencers and everybody are using the AI technologies. The AI technology helps in everything what we are doing now. Even in AI technology, it is the start of the services, the technology. There's so many things forward. In next 10 years, we'll be seeing a different way of living. So we cannot sit, we cannot have a look. Now, this is going to develop. Everything will develop. People will develop. What we are going to do, how we are going to do. The past will stay in the past? No. We know the future. How we'll be doing? We'll be sitting and just being innovative there? No. It cannot. That's not the way. How to be innovative? It's the mindset, what you should have. Okay, it's your thinking, your choices, what you make in your life. This is important, to be innovative, to have the ideas, to have the imagination and put forward. This is important in our life. Now let's take stock with what are the choices we have to make to be innovative. Now we have to be a spectator or we have to be a player. It's easy to be a spectator, right? The spectator, you come, you go watch the IPL match from the ground, you say, okay, Kohli, you say Dhoni, you go back. It's good. It's a peaceful life. But to be a player, it's a hard work. You have to work on your skills. You have to work on your performance. You have to be innovative. You have to work hard. This is how the player becomes. But when you win, the world recognizes you. This is how. So you don't have to be a spectator. You have to be a player in the world of science, in the world of technology, in the world of innovation. Right? Let's go. Now you want, next point, you want to wait for somebody to come and rescue you, or you'll rescue yourself. Let's give an example for the rescue. Like whenever you do wrong, okay, you go into a trap. What do you think? You automatically think of yourself. How can I rescue myself? Or you break something. Your mind itself gives you options. Okay, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. Why? This is when you want to rescue yourself, right? So for the small things, you get ideas instantly. But for the regular things, which are major things, you just give up yourself and you sit and you wait somebody to come and rescue, to help you. So no, we have to rescue ourselves. We have to take the action. The third thing is to be a victim or a winner. There is a saying that I have heard in between that people love to play the victim card, right? It's because why? Because when they play the victim card, they get people attention. They say people see them, people come to them, people talk to them. So what happens is when we start playing victim card, we get used to it and we love playing victim. But this is now how the way life is. So you have to stop playing the victim card. You have to work as a winner. You have to work hard. You have to come forward. So it's all about the mindset what you are having. It's about the choices what you're having. Stop playing the victim card always. Next point is the baggage of past or pull of future. Now you have to stay in past, like what I said. If we would have not innovative, if we would have not improved our technology and all, we would have stayed in the past itself. There's still, the pigeons carrying our notes to some other city and talking to the guys. No, this is not how it is. Even with this, I can say that baggage of past is like if you have not done anything in the past. If you have if you're not confident of yourself, what you have done in the past, leave it in the past. But look in the future. Think of what you can do now. The past is past, that is gone. But what you can do in the future, how can I make myself innovative? How can I make myself useful to the society? Or just can you go and be useful to yourself? How you can improve the society. The next point is proactive and reactive. Now you have to wait for something to happen, then you will react it, or you will think before and take a proactive action. I'll give you an example of India, what we see. Now, when we know there is a traffic police standing next to the signal, what we do is we take proactive actions. Either we wear the helmet itself before, or we take the U-turn and go somewhere else. This is how we are proactive, because we know that there is issues there. Or we wait there and then wait for him to catch and take the reactions. No, we have to be proactive, right? In small things, we make proactive for our life. Now, the same way we have to be proactive in our innovations, in our science, in our technology. We have to see, we have to face what are the problems. We should not be used to what are the problems with us. We have to imagine things. This is how it should be. This is how we can be innovative. Now, what has to be done to be innovative? What can be done? Before going that, let us see, is it really difficult to be innovative? Is it difficult to use our ideas, to use our imagination and work on something? No, it's not. This is how we underestimate ourselves. Every person there is an innovator. He thinks, he finds himself, yes, I can improvise this, I can improvise that, right? But we don't work on it. I'll give you some examples of young innovators of our daily life. They have find the problems of our daily issues. We see like there are dirty waters, there are potholes on the roadways, there are people cleaning, they have issues there. So these are the small problems which we face daily life. But have we done of it? No, but they are youngsters. It's not the scientists or the seniors guys taking action. Let's meet Miss Gitanjali Rao. She, at the age of 12, she developed a portable water pollution checker. So it's a filtration system which can check what's the quality of the water. We can check what is the lead content of the water. Because of that, it can save people from illness, even from death. At the age of 12, imagine. She has been recognized by so many government officials. Even she was part of Forbes 30 under 30. What's her age? It's 15 now. She was part of the front page on the Kids of the Year of the Times. This is how. So the innovations are still there. Let's go for the next. Now we have heard about manhole cleaning for our drainage network. There are people dying. Because of the people are going inside. Even by government officials, it is noted that so many people have died because of the manhole cleaning and are still dying. Let's meet these four guys who created Gen Robotics. This was their first project as an engineering office, and when they were working in the engineering college. Okay, so they started this. Mr. Arun, Nikhil, Rashid, and Vimal. They started a company, Gen Robotics, which started working on the people issues, what people are facing and what it can be solved by the help of the robots, right? So now they are recognized in many states. Many states have ordered the machineries from them. They are even part of the Forbes 30 under 30 India. So innovations are there, the problems are there. It's only the way of looking how we look. Let's go for the next guy. Meet Mr. Tilak Mehta. He's the Dabbawala courier delivery app. He developed an app which can, he was so innovative. The ideas what he had is he did not use, manpower. He did not invest huge in to hire the people for the transport and hire the vehicles and the cars and this. No, there's already Dabbawalas in Mumbai. He just contacted them, he approached them, and then he put his application on the platform. With the help of his platform, in the initial days, he was able to serve 1,200 parcels a day. He has been recognized by the state government of Maharashtra itself for his efforts, for his innovation, for his ideas. So there are multiple ideas. There are people working on it, but we have to be. Now, who have not faced? Everybody have faced in India the high beam. When you're driving in the night time, you might have faced the front car. The person coming in the front is using the high beam, which you cannot see the car. Now, this guy, Mr. Rishan, have developed technology where using the AI power, high beam management, like it can sense the front car coming and it will lower your beam itself before you cross each other. Because of this, many accidents can be saved. Many things can be happen. Why I gave you these 4 options, for 4 examples are these were the day-to-day problems what we were facing in every world. Okay, the high beam, the water quality, the issues, right? But did we take the initiative? Yes, we are taking initiative. Is it we have to wait for years, like 40 years, 50 years, 60 years of age to take them the initiative? No, the youngsters are taking the initiative. So it can be, there is no age barrier. You have to be innovative. You have to think of yourself. You have to imagine, make it happen. Now, things are going to happen. Do you want to sit there? No, you don't want to sit. I gave you what was past. I gave you what is coming future, what is expected to be future by 2030. Is it youngsters only doing or the seniors only doing or youngsters can do? Yes, the youngsters can do. I gave you the example of this. Now, what can be done? What can be done by you, me, and everybody? Think out of the box. Like we are living in a space. We are living in a comfortable zone. Now we don't want to move out of it. We are stable there. Now we are thinking, okay, let's enjoy the life. This is not how it works. If you want to be innovative, if you want to be creative, you have to move out of your comfort zone. You have to move out of your box and think something. Let's give an example. Now, everybody might have heard of this. This is electronic bike manufacturer. Okay, what they had issue was, it's a good story. Okay, they had issue was whenever they was transporting things, their product. At the end, the customer used to complain that it is brokerage. Something is broken, that thing is broken, it is damaged here, this is damage here. So they had a panel to sit. They thought of it, they tried everything. They increased their packing size, they made it more innovative, they put more cost for the packaging and everything. But still there were issues because why? It was a cycle, right? The courier guy will not take care of it. So one guy from their team, he came up with a good idea. What he did is just, we'll keep the same packaging as was old. We'll do everything same. Only we have to print a different thing. So what they did is they just kept everything same, but they just put a TV screen on the packaging and a cycle on it, right? Because of this, what happened? The courier guy was thinking it's a TV inside it. So he was taking care of it when he was carrying away. It was same packaging, same everything. Because of this, their damage have reduced around 70%. This is the ideas. Did they put cost? No. Did they put any research? No. Did they put any new things? No. Did they improvise their packaging? No. They just put some more ink to their packaging. They put a TV there. Even if you check on Google when move cycles or when move system, you will find this. So it's the small ideas we can improvise you. It's the 70% of the damage you are saved. You can imagine. So you have to think out of the box. You have to think what can be done. Nobody would have imagined this. Now spot the opportunities for innovation. Spot the opportunity for innovation is in the way that whenever you're facing the problem, you should come up with the ideas. What can be done? How it can be done? Okay. So wherever there is opportunity, you see the opportunity, you sit and wait there. Then there are people who will come and take the opportunity itself. Because the future is going to happen. There will be innovations, there will be development, there will be everything. But where you are, what you want to be, do you want to be part of it? Then you have to spot the opportunities and take the opportunity. Now, what can be done next? Ask what if. Now you have some problems you are facing with this, or even you are happy with what you are using. But you should ask yourself, what if I have done this in a better way? What if this not goes this way, it goes the other way? So you have to ask yourself, what if I do it in this way? What if it can be done in a better way? What if I do it the other way? What if I can change the pattern of it working? This is how your ideas generate. Here, this is how your imagination. Let me put one more thing. The major ideas and imagination comes from youngsters. These are not the senior guys who think and innovate things. This is the small ideas given by youngsters, which is then innovated with the help of the seniors and all. But the major important things are the ideas and imagination. To have it so that our science and technology can be improved. Let's go for the next point. Now you have ideas, you have your imagination. You can see the possibility of doing something. But what you have to do is can you do it alone? Maybe yes, but maybe no. But by talking to people, by communicating, by collaborating with other society people, like as your institute itself, it's a platform given for you to collaborate, to communicate with different students, with different people internationally. You have doctors, you have PhD holders who can help you guys to find the solution for your ideas, for your imaginations. So don't keep your ideas to yourself, your imagination to yourself. Share with people, communicate with people. If you communicate, you collaborate, you will develop a better product, better outcome, better innovation. Take the risk. Okay, so whenever you are in life, you want to be innovative or in anything, you have to take the risk. You cannot be sitting there without taking the risk. I want to play safe always without failure. No, you have to take the risk. Failure is part of your life. You have to accept it. There's one more story that I like to say. There is a museum for failure made in some Western country, in America, basically. Okay, here what they have done, here they have presented the failure of all major companies, even be it Google, be it Facebook, everybody have their failure somewhere. Okay, but why they have presented that is because people have to accept. Even the big guys have failure, but did they stop themselves? No, they have taken the risk. Be it Elon Musk, he have lost everything when he was launching the SpaceX. His 3 initial launches were failed. He was about to bankrupt, but did he stop? No. Now today he is one of the richest guy in the world. So you have to accept your failure. You have to take risk. You have to move out of your box. Let's go. You have to think that every barrier can be penetrated. You have to say, okay, this is not your limitation. I can cross that limitation in a good way, not in a bad way. You have, in a good way, if yes, this is your limitations, you say, okay, no, how much it can be used? No, you can use only, the same with the pen drive itself. Initial, what was the limitations? It was maybe in MBs with the disk itself, in KBs, then MBs. Did they limit themselves? No. Now in a small pen drive, we can have around 1 TB of the data. So is it limited? Before it was 16 MB, 8 MB, 8 GB, 5 GB. This is how the pen drive increased. But now we have limitations. No, we can have an unexpected size of it. Now believe in yourself and your ideas. This is one of the major point. What I believe is, when you know your ideas, your imagination, you have to believe in yourself, in your ideas. Because when you take your ideas, your imagination to people, people will say, no, you are a failure. You are thinking out of the box, because those people are in their comfort zone. They don't want you to go out of the box, or even they are jealous of you to go out of the box so that you can achieve. They'll call you crazy. They'll call you whatsoever out of the mind and all. But you have to believe in your ideas. You have to believe in your imagination. This is how you can improvise the science, the technology. Now everybody's engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer. You have to look in his field how he can improvise. Now there's a team. There's a team of mechanical and electrical engineer of IIT, IIM, some IIT. They have developed a robot for the Mars. Even the Indian space researchers have called those students for their development, for their progress, and they might use it in future if we have any Mars plan. But they have developed the robot and the robotics event, which happens in India. So these are the people, these are the ideas. From where it comes? From the youngsters. Expect the unexpected. Now, when you are creating something, when you're innovating something, you have to expect the unexpected in your life. Like the example, say Mark Zuckerberg, when he was developing Facebook. Before Facebook also, he had failure. That was not his first startup. He had fails. Okay. Even Facebook, what he developed, it was not for the public. It was for his college use. It started from there. But did he expect he will be growing all over the world? No. So you have to expect the unexpected. Let's go another story of the microwave. This engineer, when the microwave was generated, when it was invented, he was working on the radiations for some other thing. But what he noticed is the candy or the bar, which was in his pocket, it started melting. So he understood, oh, because of this radiation, because of this because of these waves, okay, the food can be heated up, it can cook. So rather than what he was looking for some other thing, he started looking, okay, this can be useful for cooking food. Now in the US, 90% of the people, 95% of the people have microwave in their homes. Even in India, many people have microwave in their home. They used to hate it. What was it? It's an unexpected innovation. So he was working on things. He was trying to be innovative. You cannot expect to have one solution itself. You can expect the unexpected itself in your life. So work accordingly. Be your mindset that way. Now don't limit your options. What we do is when we say any problem or when we have ideas, we give ourselves 3 options, A, B, and C. That's how we leave it on ourselves. And what 3 options we give is easy for us. Now why we don't go for D? Why we don't go for E option? So you don't have to limit your option. These are the 3 options. So out of the 3 options also is we'll do this, okay, we'll stop it. And then we go ahead with this for the stop it. Let's stop this idea. It's not workable. So don't limit your options. If you're approaching something, your failure, you have to approach the other way. There are patterns in the market. You can approach, there are, scientific scholars in the market. There are technologists, there are manufacturers, there are suppliers. Okay, in Google, if you say you have idea, you think of, okay, I want to do this, how I can be done. You get so many options. There are AI technologists, chat GPT. You speak to them, you type your problem, it gives multiple options. But in that way also you have to innovative. You are ingenious. You can say, okay, this might be the possibility, but there are these softwares, there are these sensors, this mechanism I can use to improvise the system, to improvise this. So the world is still limited. Now learn from the past. Okay, now this is the image of the graveyard. Okay, it's not the graveyard of any person or something. Right? So don't be serious. It's the graveyard of an ice cream flavor. So you have to learn from the past. You have to move forward. So what these company does is it's an ice cream manufacturing company. They launch new flavors. When they find that the flavors is not working, they stop working, they bury it. Okay, they don't go on with the same flavors. They try to push themselves in the market with the same flavors. No, they bury it. They officially have a graveyard for them, for their flavors, and they try to be innovative. They try to improve themselves. They don't stay in the past. They grave their past. They put their past in the grave and they look for the future. Let's say in the phone system. Now everybody, you might know Samsung, iPhone are the better one in the technology. Okay, what was the one before? Before one was the Nokia, right? But did it adapt the new technologies on time? Did it go forward with the new technologies? No. They were hesitating to adopt the new technology, the Android version, the software, the smartphone version of it. So they delayed coming into the market. They thought the people will not accept and all. This was their mistake. So they have to lose market share. Even the Nokia company itself has to be sold to some other company. The CEO told we should have adapted the new technologies, but we did not on time. Now we are delayed. We have to sell our company. So you have to be proactive. You have to leave your past and adapt the new technologies. You have to accept this is what can be done. So to be innovative, you have to think out of the box, ask yourself what if, take the opportunity, grasp it, communicate with the people, accept the failure. Okay, be active, be proactive, you don't have to be reactive. Believe in yourself, have your ideas. You have to expect the unexpected and use the technology. The technologies have developed like anything. You can use it to improvise your system. True. Now let's talk about my life, how we are, what we have done here. What we do is we don't get options. Okay, we do get options, but we get only an idea. Okay, the senior officials, the senior people, or the think tankers, the brainstormers, they'll have an idea. Okay, this is the idea we should work on. Then we develop those ideas. We talk to the people. We reach people. We reach the manufacturers. We reach the scientists. We go through the standards. What are the procedures? We read it. Then we develop the things. Let's talk about Dubai itself. This is what you see in 2000. Which city this will be? This was Dubai in 2000. What it looks like now. This is the development in last 20 years. Is this because of the manpower alone itself? No. This is with the science, with the technologies. This is one of the famous photographs, which is, you might have seen all around in the internet. So in last 20 years, what they have done, they have improvised themselves. They have been innovative. They have imagination. They have ideas. So they have put forward to think. Now, in desert, this look like a dense forest or the forest in some of, like Switzerland or some other place. But no, this was a desert sometime before. This is the Doha Qatar airport. Now they have developed the airport itself into a green zone, where the external temperature itself is 52 degrees, 55 degrees sometimes. But how they can have a forest there? This is because of the science and the technology. Even I am working on some similar projects where we have been given tasks like we have to make a dense forest for some particular areas. And we are researching how it can be, what can be the humidity control, what can be the AC control, how the temperature can be controlled, how the weather can be controlled with the help of the electrical engineers, the BMS, the software, the sensors, everything with the HVAC systems. So this is how the world has developed. Now, do we have to sit behind? Do we have to lay down and we have to be in a comfort zone, or we have to be progressive? We have to be innovative. We have to have our ideas on board. No, we cannot sit. We have to be ideas. So be innovative, use the opportunities, use the world, increase your possibilities to be recognized in the world, bring some up. As your college itself has given you a great platform, it has welcomed you with a great, acceptance, like, okay, come, we want your ideas. So in your projects, wherever you see a problem, where you see you can improvise, you should go to your teacher or your professor, whoever is. You should approach them. What if we can do this way, sir? What if we can do that way, sir? So this is a very good platform. What I imagine is, you can develop your skills. You can develop your be innovative in your life, because Our best days are still yet to come. We have not seen the best days yet. There are still more expected best days in the future. So we have to work hard on it, be innovative, do the best of your life. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, innovative life. It was my pleasure to speak to you, and I hope I was helpful. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening us with your knowledge. You really inspired the engineers within us by emphasizing importance of idea, imagination, and innovation. You precisely explained revolution in the technology. It will definitely help us. Thank you once again. Now, I would like to request Syed Rahmat Ali Usmani sir, Dr. Kyarbo Nure, Dr. S.K. Jagta, Mr. T.S. Sargar, Dr. S.R. Wankhede, Dr. C.G. Patil, Mr. T.D. Zadav, and Dr. S.L. Charkha to turn on their camera for a virtual unveiling of the proceeding. Thank you, everyone. Now, I request all the participants please turn on their camera for the snapshot. Please, everyone, turn on the camera. Thank you. I'd like to call Dr. S.L. Charkha to give a vote of thanks for this inaugural ceremony. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Professor Swati Saukare, ma'am, for giving me the dice. Very good morning, everyone. This is Dr. S.L. Charkha from Srimati Kashibai Navle College of Engineering on behalf of Department of Management Studies, Department of Electronics and Telecommunications, and Department of Mechanical Engineering. It is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to give or express my sincere thanks to the esteemed guest speaker for the today's session, that is for 6th International Conference on Ideas, Innovation and Concepts in Science and Technology. Mr. Rahmat Ali Usmani, an esteemed renowned speaker and mechanical engineer who had been present here by sparing his valuable time to share his inputs with our future engineers or the managers. Thank you so much, Mr. Rahmat, for sparing your time and being here with us, with our students and all the faculty members. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Honorable Founder President, Professor M.N. Navle sir of Srinagar Technical Education Society. My also sincere thanks to Dr. Mrs. Sunanda M. Navle Madam, Founder Secretary of STES. My sincere thanks to Mrs. Rachna Navle Ashtekar Ma'am, Vice President Admin of STES. My sincere thanks to Mr. Rohit M. Navle sir, Vice President HR of STES. The pillars or the foundation stone of this particular conference or the path guidelines were Dr. A.V. Deshpande sir, the Principal and Campus Director of Srimati Kashibai Navle College of Engineering. The entire support and coordination or guidance we have received from Dr. K.R. Borole sir, Vice Principal of SKN COE. The conveners and the head of the departments of Electronics and Telecommunication, Dr. Sonal Jagtap ma'am, Professor T.S. Sargar sir, HOD of Mechanical Engineering, and Dr. Sachin Wankhede sir, the head of the Department of MBA, all the esteemed participants, faculty members, teachers, teaching and non-teaching staff for being present here, for your coordination and support. I express my sincere thanks to everyone who have directly and indirectly helped me a lot. Thank you once again, all of you, and look forward for your continuous participation in this particular research conference with your ideas, thoughts, and everything. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed, once again. Namaste. Over to you, Swati ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Charkha sir. Thank you, everyone. And I conclude inaugural ceremony over here. I request all the participants to proceed further for the track-wise presentation. The details will be shared on WhatsApp group, and the session will start at 11 a.m. sharp. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Remat sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure having to be here. It was an honor to be here to speak to you guys. Thank you, everybody.